Hello Ramen Nation, Chris Cobain here, bringing you another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. It's been quite some time since I put out a video that wasn't actually a sweep, and this is that. This is a really awesome battle. Now I told you last time when I did that superior sweep that my playstyle has kind of shifted from more of a balanced team, as you guys normally see, to more of a hyper-offensive team. And I've been trying to build sort of random teams back and forth based on what I already own. I do plan on breeding more hyper-offensive stuff later, but based on the Pokemon that I carry, I've been trying to use some of them to build hyper-offensive teams. Mainly so far, that's been revolving around straight-out power and Galvantula, who is a sticky web setter. I do plan on fixing my team somewhat to have spin blockers and stuff of that nature, because right now my teams aren't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully they will improve later. But anyway, so this is one of the versions of what I've been running. I got the Choice Specs Adaptability Porygon Z, a Banded Flygon, my Life Orb Magic Bounce Espeon, just for my own security when it comes to, you know, hazards and stuff like that. Even Espeon just being there threatens it, and typically people won't even switch out because they're afraid of it. My Kling Klang, I haven't run him in a long time, but he serves as kind of like my, how do I want to put this? He serves as the Pokemon who stops things that can't be sticky webbed, because if I get up a shift gear, he basically outspeeds everything. Typically stuff like that, like Noivern and the Staraptors, stuff of that nature, typically kind of frail. So if I can get up to +1 attack, typically I can take him out with Gear Grind. Obviously the sticky web Galvantula. And Mega Gallade, who I also haven't run in a long time, I thought would be cool. Look on my opponent's side, you can see it's pretty OU here. That's completely fine. You guys know I don't care about tiers. Besides, with Mega Gallade, my team's basically OU too. He's also got the Espeon. He's got Cloyster, Superior, Charizard, X, Lottie, and Landorus. So right off the bat, I figured his lead was going to be the Lando. Even if it's Scarf, he's typically lead, and if he's bulky, he's typically the lead anyway, to get the Intimidate off and to set up rocks, of course. So my best choice for lead was actually a little odd. I went with Porygon, because I figured he could hit everything on this team for very strong damage. So that's what I do lead with. A lot of his Pokemon resistant to Sticky Web, Superior actually gains speed from it, and plus he's got the Magic Bouncer, so I don't want to lead with that. So he does go to Lando as the lead as I expected, and reveals the Scarf set. I almost assumed that right off the bat. That's completely fine. I'm just going to go ahead, instead of going for Ice Beam, I just want to go straight for the Tri-Attack here. I do land it on the Espeon. Thought instantly that's done, but it turns out he's got a lot of bulk set up into it, and is a screener set with Light Clay, so that's fair. That's a good defensive set for Espeon. That's a screener, but he only does get up the one screen before I take him out. So quickly 1-0 in my favor. So here it brings out Cloyster. That's a little odd. He can outspeed me with everything else on his team right now, and probably hit me for pretty good damage, including setting up Superior if he'd like to. But instead, he brings in Cloyster. Obviously going to be a Sag set. Even with that light screen up, I'm way too powerful, and he's way too frail, especially, to take that. So he does go all the way down to his Sash as I try to attack him, and he will set up the obvious Shell Smash. So, considering everything else on my team everything else on his team outspeeds me and can hit me for good damage, I figured it was my best bet to just let him die. I could have brought in Kling Klang to take the hit, but I figured he might be more helpful later. So, he does take me out, which is fine. I will bring in Mega Gallade now. I do carry the Shadow Sneak on this. And I don't really care, even if he Ice Shards me for good damage. I'm gonna die probably next turn anyway to, like, the Lando or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Shadow Sneak. He does not even Ice Shard, maybe not carrying it, maybe not predicting the Shadow Sneak. I don't know which. Either way, he goes down, which is fine. So now he brings out Charizard here. Now, a little bit of a weird play on my part here. He's gonna go into Mega X, and I actually end up going for Psycho Cut. The reason is I actually predicted him to be X, but I predicted him to stay as a regular set, so that I couldn't hit him with a powerful fighting attack. He doesn't do that. If I would have went for Close Combat, I could have killed him on a Close Combat Shadow Sneak combo and not worried about it, but unfortunately, not the correct play on my part there. He does get up a free +1, and he does kill me with Dragon Claw. Now, right now, this looks like GG. I have nothing that's going to outspeed it. I have nothing that's going to stop it. It's going to be pretty bad here. So my only bet is to rely on my Focus Sash, which I do, and hit Thunder. That's it. That's all I got right now. Charizard X way too strong. I didn't have anything particularly to stop it. Even if I got Sticky Web Up, it's immune to it. So I do go for Thunder. Thankfully, RNG stays on my side for this one turn. It is like a 30% chance, and I do get the Paralyze. This was a brain fart. Sticky Web was worthless. Only Charizard is affected by it now, who is paralyzed. That was stupid. I wasn't really thinking. I was just like, I might as well set up, Sticky Web. Stupid play on my part. So I do actually give a superior free +1. He gets paralyzed on that, so I get a second Thunder off. And I'm going to go down to that Fire Punch, which is fine. So I can bring out Flygon here. No big deal. I do outspeed him, obviously, now. I'm just going to take him out with Dragon Claw, making this a 3-on-3 situation. But unfortunately, Flygon's more or less pointless right now, and I know that. He's going to bring out Lottie. I knew he was going to outspeed me, and he does go for Draco, which is obviously going to one-hit me no matter what set he is. Scarf, Specs, Life Orb, Expert Belt. I don't really... Bulky with leftovers. I don't care. I'm dead, so... RIP. He does reveal Life Orb here, though, as you will see. So this is my shot right now. I'm going to bring in Kling Klang. I get a free shift gear because of his -2, but... misplay, he ends up staying in going for Surf. It doesn't do that much because of that -2, and I do get off that free shift gear. So right now I'm thinking, well, I shift gear again. Even if he brings in Lando, he's not going to be bulky because he's Scarf, and I'm going to get at least that +1 even after the Intimidate goes off, which is going to really set me up here. So he does have to switch. He knows it at this point. He brings in the Lando, and Kling Klang surprised me. Clear Body. I knew he had that, but I completely forgot about it. I was completely ready to take Intimidate, so instead, I get to +2 and +4 speed, which means nothing on this team's gonna outspeed me. Basically, if I can kill this Lando, I think I got it. I go for the gear grind. Look at all this damage, but it's a crit, and the second one barely takes him out. I don't know by how much that killed him. That crit obviously mattered a lot there. I'm assuming I only killed him by a little bit of damage. I don't think I killed him by that much. So now he brings in Superior. Like I said, my misplay before. Gonna up his speed to +1, but I'm at +4 now. He's got no chance of outspeeding me. I just have to hope this kills at +2. It will just barely. That extra plus, if I was only +1, that wouldn't have killed. So that mattered there. And his final Pokemon is that Life Orb. Lottie, who's already revealed his best move for me is Surf, which didn't even do that much. Even at -2, I know I can live one, so I can even afford to miss a gear grind here. I don't. At that 85% accuracy, it plays nice. And I'm going to take out the Lottie with another gear grind, giving me the 2-0 victory. So I guess main thing to look at here is RNG beats OU. Not only did I get the paralysis to save the Charizard X sweep, but of course I got that crit on Lando, which definitely mattered there. There's no way I took him out without that crit. I was so excited when I saw that damage the first time. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. And then when it crit, my heart kind of sank because I was like, oh my god, the second was not going to kill. But, you know, got that kill just barely there. So it was a good game. I knew I wanted to show this one. I showed a similar kind of video before where I had the Sheer Force for Alligator kind of clean up against an OU team. And in fact, I think I also, yeah, I Thunderwaved the Charizard X in that one too. So apparently cleaning up against OU teams means you need to paralyze Charizard X. But this one's even more impressive to me. Kling Klang, I believe at this point, I think it's PU. It might be NU, but it's in one of those two tiers. So it's really low tier. But it proves that if you run it the right way, if you set it up, if you get the setup the right way, this thing can create massive havoc. In fact, I think as long as I killed that Charizard and got the +2 that way, I'm pretty sure I can kill everything on that team with Gear Grind. With the exception of possibly Cloyster, but Cloyster doesn't threaten me anyway. Obviously, I could have broken his sash with Gear Grind, but I don't know if that would have killed even at +2, but either way, even if he shell smashed, I still outspeed him at that point, and he can't touch me, but that just proves how powerful he really can be if you use him the right way, if you set him up correctly. The only thing you gotta worry about is that 85% accuracy on Gear Grind. It's cost me more than once, I'll put it that way. But anyway, that's it for this one, you guys. Thank you guys for taking the time out of the day to watch the video, much appreciated. Make sure you hit that like button at the bottom if you enjoyed the video. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube as yet, I encourage you to do so. I get out videos once every 4 or 5. I think this one was actually a week though, but 4 or 5 days or so. I try to keep the content rolling out, and if you subscribe, it will alert you every time I get out a new video. Also, if you've not checked out my live stream, I encourage you to do that as well at twitch.tv/xChrisCobain. I'll throw a link in the description below. As always, that's going to be your best bet to battle me. I interact with all my viewers live. I talk to everyone. I stream 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday. So hopefully you guys can check it out if you have not done so yet. And hang out with me, maybe battle me. At the very least, just talk to me, you know? Always appreciated to do something like that. But that's it for me, guys. So I will check you guys out in the next video.